Good morning. So, good morning, everyone. This is Laura. So, I will wait a few minutes for the followers to get notified. So, I will wait a few minutes to get the followers notified to join the live. So, if you're joining, please say hi in the comment below so that I know who are joining. Good morning. So today is a Sunday morning, so I'm not sure whether many people are up in the morning. But if you're also watching this live replay, just type replay in the comment below so that we know who has watched this live. While we are waiting, let me introduce myself to you. So I may be new to this page, but you may have seen my name on this page that the Eggshells Association of Cambodia has announced about me. So my name is Laura Cho, and I'm an eggshell practitioner. Since my early career, I have been working in eggshell since my early career. So it has been, I think, over 12 years. Whenever I say that, I feel so old. Yeah, so I have been working in different industry, engineering, financial services, and FMCG. So throughout my career, I have worked for either local company because I'm originally from Myanmar. So I have worked for local company in Myanmar, also international companies. And last 2 years ago, I got a great opportunity to work in Hong Kong. So I moved to Hong Kong working for engineering company at their regional office. Then I handled 2 extra functions overseeing 12 Southeast Asia countries. So it was a great experience working with different cultures, different nationalities, and I got to travel across Asia. So yeah. And after 2 years in Hong Kong, I decided to come back to Myanmar. So currently, I'm working as a head of HR in one of the international company. And I would like to say thank you to Eggshells Association of Cambodia for inviting me to conduct this live at their page. And today I am thinking to share this topic, as you may see, that the power of employee appreciation. So if you're joining, I saw some comments here. So if you're joining us, please say hi or good morning in the comment below so that we know who are joining us on the early Sunday morning. Yeah. So it's 9:30 in Myanmar, but I think it's already 10 o'clock in Cambodia. I have been to Cambodia a few times. I love traveling there. Yeah. So I hope I can come and see you all one day in person. Okay, so without further ado, let me share about this topic. So I am very passionate sharing about extra topic, and on the other hand, career related topic, because I call myself as a career coach, helping millennials to find their the job that they love. So I have shared about career knowledges in Myanmar and also in Singapore and Hong Kong. And last year I got a chance to share about extra topics in Hong Kong Regional Conference. So I can't wait to share my experience with you guys. Good morning, Paige. Yeah. So when I was invited to share this topic, I'm really excited because especially during this time, we all are having a tough time, right? Being an actor, handling the situation. So because of COVID-19. So this topic will be very related for all of us, especially during this time. So before I start sharing about this topic, let me ask you, here are many people watching this live, so I want to ask you one question first. Here, who like being appreciated? Does anyone like being appreciated? If you like being appreciated by someone, please say yes in the comment below. So we all like to be appreciated, right? I think nobody will not like being appreciated. But whenever we say employee appreciation, we always misunderstood with the employee recognition. So employee appreciation and employee recognition are two different things, but we always think that these two are the same, but it's not. It's not the case. So let me share about the difference between the appreciation and recognition. So appreciation is something that it's recognized as being who you are. No matter what your result is, you will be appreciated as who you are. I'm saying yes, yes, yes. So everyone like appreciation, right? So appreciation is something that someone recognizes you as who you are. So they appreciated you as who you are. It's a kind of gratitude. But on the other hand, the recognition is something different from appreciation. Someone will recognize you for what you have done. In short, based on the result, you will be recognized. So in our corporate world, we are recognized for what we have done. We are recognized for our performance. But for appreciation, even if you are not doing a great job, or if your result or your performance is not good enough, you will still be appreciated. So these are two different things, right? And appreciation is just like I mentioned, right? It's very important. So just like this topic, the power appreciation, why we need to do the appreciation in the workplace. There are a couple of reasons that we need to do because we being a human being, just like some of the people here saying that we like to be appreciated for who we are, or we want to see the appreciation if we have put so much effort, right? So there are a couple of reasons that we need to practice employee appreciation. If we practice the employee appreciation, there are a couple of benefits. So let me read out some. One is it will motivate people to go extra mile. So some people, whenever they are appreciated, they feel that, oh, my manager appreciate me what I have done. My manager recognize my hard work. So they want to go extra mile no matter what, right? So it really motivate them. And another thing is, if someone is motivated, they have the positivity. So they want to work closely and work well with their team members. So the teamwork is also improved. And another thing is, every Monday morning, we all are so reluctant to go to work, right? But if we are motivated enough, we will be ready to go to work in every morning, especially on Monday morning. So we can reduce the employee absenteeism, right? People are so engaged, people are so motivated, so they will not absent from their job. And another thing is, in terms of the moral, as I mentioned, they will be motivated, so the moral will be high. And if these things are combining together, on the other hand, the productivity, their performance will also be improving, right? So if our employee productivity are improving, then the customer will feel happy because they get the good customer service. So these are the couple reasons that appreciation is very important, right? So then you may ask me, hey Laura, then how can we do employee appreciation, and what are the consequences if we are not doing employee appreciation. Okay, so let me give you one example. Throughout my career, I have seen managers really appreciate their people, right? They always ask people to do things, they always ask people to go extra mile, but they don't appreciate people what they have done. So this kind of department, this kind of manager will not get the engaged team members. But on the other hand, if a manager, if a leader, either the manager or either the CEO of the company is appreciating every single thing, like the effort, the team members, what they have done, right? So this organization will have better result, will have more engaged employee. So if you have any question when I am sharing, just feel free to comment below and ask me question, and you can also share your idea about employee appreciation. So there are a lot of cases because we work in HR and we have worked with different managers, different leaders, right? Some people, they just focus on the result and they just focus on the job done. They don't care about their people engagement. They don't care about their people motivation. So this kind of line manager, they find it hard to engage with their people. But the other people, the other line manager, the other leaders, they are people, very people oriented, and they focus a lot on their people. They take care of their people. They appreciate their team members, whatever they have done, right? So if we relate back to current situation, because of COVID-19, not only us, but also our team members, our colleagues are under so much of pressure because there are a lot of uncertainty, whether we will be losing our job, whether our salary will be cut off. And and on the other hand, we are also pressurized working from home. At first, I thought that working from home will be so easy because of the convenience, but it's not the case. For me also, when I started working from home last 3 months ago, I have so much pressure because you don't have dedicated working hours and you don't have dedicated working space at home. So we all are feeling so much of pressure these days, right? And it will be the same for our team members. It will be the same for our employees. So if people are putting so much effort to make things happen, working from home and working virtually, we need to recognize them. So one of the examples that I will give to you, recently what I did to show my appreciation to my team member is I sent the cakes to them. Not necessarily that they have done a very good job or their result is very good, but I just want to show them that they are putting so much effort to make things happen during this period. So I just want to appreciate their effort, their resilience, their perseverance. So after sending the cake, my team members told me that, oh, you know, we really appreciate your sincerity, your care, your genuine careness. And then even our family member are saying that, oh, your manager is very good. And then we feel so motivated, right? This is just a simple ad, right? The cake will not cost me that much, but for me, it's not about the cake. It's about showing my appreciation to my team members, right? So there are a couple of ways that you can do to appreciate your employees. So I just want to share you one example. That's what I have done, right? But we, being an HR, we cannot always drive the employee appreciation because we can only drive the employee appreciation for our own team, but not always for the whole organization. So being an HR person, what we can do is we have to encourage our line manager to appreciate their team members. So we can guide them and we can coach them how to appreciate their team members. So there are a couple of ways that we can share our line manager how to do the employee appreciation. The first one is, in some companies, there are one day that they call it Employee Appreciation Day. In that day, they call out the names of the employee who has done tremendous job, who has go beyond their scope, who has volunteered outside of their scope. So they call out the name and they give a token of present, right? It's not necessarily related to their result, just showing how much effort they have put in. So this is one thing that you can consider, setting one day quarterly, or one day a month, or one day a year, to recognize and to appreciate the people who has done the extra job, who has go extra mile. So it's called Employee Appreciation Day. That's one thing you can do. So if, let's say, for example, if you are setting one day per year, you can note down as an extra person, you can discuss with your line manager, and you can also note down what employee has done throughout the year. Some employee, for example, some people, they love to volunteer outside of their scope, right? These kind of people we can appreciate. So you can set some kind of criteria who are the people that you want to appreciate. For example, another example that I can give to you is, some people, they are very good at technical skill. So because of that, we can request them to give the training, to give the sharing section to other team members. But they are not the trainer, but they love to do, they love to share, and they love to do the training. So those kind of people, we can appreciate them, right? So there are some kind of criteria that you can set for this Employee Appreciation Day. Then you can either give them the gift voucher, or you can give them the present, or you can give them the certificate in terms of the appreciation. And another thing that you can do, it's what you can do, it's a party, right? Sometimes mostly we do town hall, but sometimes we can do a party within each department, within the department or within the organization, like casual party where people can get connected, people can share their personal stuff, and they can enjoy time. And that time you can also show this kind of party. Normally how we do is, if like the team has so much effort, put so much effort in the project, and then they work overtime and they work like weekends, so we want to show them the appreciation to the whole team, then we arrange the party. So this kind of thing you can do. And another thing is lunch or dinner, right? Sometimes we think that giving a present or giving money to the employee is in some of the culture or some of the organization, it is not applicable. So what we can do is we can invite them for lunch or either dinner to show the appreciation to them for what they have done, right? And another thing is, another appreciation, another way of appreciation is we can give time off. So people love to have time off during the weekdays. So depending on their situation, you can also give 1 hour or 2 hour time off during the weeks for them as an appreciation gift. And also another thing that we can do is recently in our organization, what we do is we give the points, flexible pass points, for all the employee for putting so much effort to launch our product in the market. So we want to show the appreciation back to them, and we arrange the flexible pass points, which they can use either for their sport or either for their gym or the activities that they like to do. So yeah, so these are the few ways that you can do in order to do the employee appreciation. So let me pause here because I have been sharing non-stop. If you have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment below. Let me see who are joining us. So I see a lot of people joining us, so please say hi or good morning in the comment below. And you can also share with me what are the ways that you resonate from my sharing, or what are the things that you would like to do in your organization from my sharing? Please comment below so that I can know. If you also have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment. I will answer for that during this live. Are you guys also staying working from home? So in our country, in Myanmar, we are still working from home, and we recently we have the government had extended kind of like the lockdown, not the actual lockdown, but they are still encouraging people to work from home. So we are working from home, and I'm not sure how Cambodia is. Okay, so let me wrap up what I have shared. So this topic is so close to my heart. That's why I share a lot, but there are a lot of information I know that I have shared to you. So let me summarize for your easy reference, right? So the first thing is, what is the difference between appreciation and recognition? So appreciation is something that you show your appreciation to other person for who they are, or just what they have done, not necessarily about the result. Oh, and said now we are working in office. That's great. Okay, another the recognition is something that you recognize to other person because of the job that they have done as a result, for the good result, for the good performance. So these two are two different things, right? So then you can ask, you may ask like, hey, how can we know that when is the good time for us to appreciate the people? Then you can think about, even if the result is not good enough, but you know that people are putting so much effort, people are doing their best, then you can appreciate those people, right? That this is the difference between appreciation and recognition. And another thing that I have shared is why we need to appreciate our employee. So there are a couple of reasons that we need to know. The first one is, if you show your sincere appreciation to your team members or to your colleague, right? They are motivated, so the morale is high. And another thing is, people are motivated and people are engaged, so we can reduce the absenteeism. And then another thing is, people will feel satisfied, right? Employee satisfaction. We can increase the employee satisfaction. And then they can also feel less stressed because their line manager or their organization appreciate them, recognize them. And also because of that, we can also increase the productivity, and this can also improve our customer service. So these are the couple of reasons that it's important if we do the employee appreciation. And another thing that I share is, if someone is not showing appreciation to their team members or to their colleague, right, they will find it hard to build a relationship with those people or to build the engagement with those people. So we also, as an HR person, we also have to encourage our line manager to show appreciation to their team members. And another thing that I have shared is, appreciation is so important that as an organization, if we are practicing appreciation, then we can stand out from other organizations which are not doing that kind of appreciation, who they don't have the engaged workforce. So the last thing that I share is, there are a couple of ways that you can do to show appreciation to your employees. The first one is, you can set employee appreciation day, either quarterly or either yearly, right? On that day, the first thing you have to do is you have to set the criteria, who are the people you want to appreciate. And on that Employee Appreciation Day, you can call out the name of those people and show your appreciation by giving the token of present, or by giving a certificate, or by giving them some present, right? And another thing is you can give them time off to show your appreciation. Or another thing you can do is celebration of a party. And then another thing you can do is invite them lunch or dinner. Another thing you can do is giving them a present that they can use for their wellness. So there are more other ways that you can do to show employee appreciation. So it's so much important, especially during this time. Every one of us are under pressure, so we need to show our appreciation for people who has done extra job, who are resilient, who are perseverant to make things happen. So I hope this helped, and thank you so much for the invitation to share on this platform to the people in Cambodia. And another thing, before I close it off, I want to share with you that I will be giving employer branding and employer engagement strategy presentation in coming 27 June. So if you are interested in that topic, but that is not live, that is webinar. So I will be sharing a lot about the employer branding and employee engagement strategy. So if you're interested, come and join with us. You can find the event information on this page. So it is the paid webinar. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all. And if you're watching this live in replay, just type replay in the comment below so that we know who are joining us. Hope you find it useful from listening to my sharing. And thank you so much for joining. And I hope to see you again. Have a great Sunday. Bye bye.